Started.
How's it going?
I'm honestly pretty dead. I just started cycling, so like the lower half of my body is just dead, which is ironic.
Damn.
I don't know how to ride a bike.
Is it an actual bike or like the stationary bike?
It's like a cycling machine.
So it's a stationary bike.
I need to look this up because I don't know if they're the same.
Do you know
No,
what stationary?
let's break it down. It's stationary.
You know what stationary means?
Yeah, but you can like adjust it and shit.
Can you ride it around town?
No,
Then it's a stationary bike.
it's stationary. Yeah.
Well,
But yeah, I don't know how to ride a bike. I'm pretty sure Sam knows that, but yeah, I don't know. You know that, Ryan. And I just started cycling with Grill, and it sucked at first. The first time I did it, I threw up in my mouth and swallowed it. Like they kicked my ass, and I think I've gone 6 or 7 times now, and I'm like pretty decent at it. I can go like the whole hour without stopping, and yeah, cycling it's fun. And they blast like hip hop music, and like they have strobe lights in there, so pretty
there you
lit.
go.
Yeah.
Get your cardio going.
What kind of hip hop are we talking? We talking, Kendrick Lamar,
Well,
or are we
I'll tell you
talking like
what.
Jack Harlow?
Excellent segue. It's definitely like not mumble music. She's not playing Baby Keem and shit like that.
You did not just disrespect Baby Keem live on the podcast.
Nah, I was just fishing.
If you think Baby Keem is a mumble rapper, you're literally fishing for a reaction.
All right, I just
He
said
got it. He got it.
Yeah, that's our thumbnail. That reaction of yours.
Won't you think about your life and grab my hand like me now?
I don't know what you just said.
But on the topic, I hate bikers that act like cars. Like I fucking hate when they're.
Oh, you mean cyclists? Yeah, I fucking hate that shit.
Like when I'm trying to turn, or if I'm trying to merge or get from anywhere from point A to point B, and they're just like taking their time, really. And in the car lane, I want to hit them.
And they're in their like tight ass jumpsuits and they're fucking
bricked up,
just fucking
right there, ass sweat just dripping off the cyclists.
Like, bro, you guys are fucking distracting me. I'm getting fucking bricked up looking at you. Get on the sidewalk. Can't drive like this. I don't have a stick shift car, but now I fucking do.
What I'm imagining is somebody turning left in a car lane on their bicycle. That's what I'm envisioning when you said that, and it makes me triggered.
Mm-hmm.
But like, let's really break it down. Is there any other viable way for them to turn left, or are we just being assholes?
Yeah, they could bike on the sidewalk and then wait to cross instead of actually making vehicle maneuvers on a 2-wheel device.
You're right. If you cycle out there, fuck you.
I'm very against biking, so I'm sorry for any people who bike, but don't be a piece of shit when I'm trying to go somewhere.
Do you think the intention is to be a piece of shit, though?
Kind of, and here's why. There's like actual vehicles that you could do instead of bike. Like there's like one where you lay flat, like a luge. I've seen him.
Oh, and then you pedal, but you're like pedaling.
Yeah.
What's the? I mean, it's the same thing. It's
Samantha's dad has one of those.
Yeah, there's like motorized. There's motorized versions of them.
At that point, that's a moped.
That's what I'm saying. Get one of those. And if you're biking, stay in your lane. Literally.
I kind of want to get an electric bike. They look fun.
They're dangerous as shit.
Why?
Still looks fun.
I just know they are.
Like they're gonna explode, or like the brakes, or they just keep going. Like
no, just the reliability. I know someone who has one, and they don't use it anymore. My neighbor also has one, and I feel like they've been really close to eating shit every time they pull up in front of my garage.
Well, I still want to try it. That doesn't stop me from wanting to try it. Oh, so big news. I got COVID for the first time in 2 years, and
why are we clapping?
I don't know why you're clapping either.
You said big news.
Yeah, I guess it's not really big news, but hey, I never got COVID up until now. It's been what, 2 years and like a few months.
Hey, you have a pretty good record.
Yeah.
Have you had COVID, Eddie?
I feel like before it even was a thing.
Yeah, I feel like I low key had it in like November/December, but like
That's what I'm saying.
Of last year or
Of
like
2019.
2019. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, I haven't taken a test that says,
Yeah.
"Hey, you got the vid."
I totally know how I fucking got it too.
How?
You're
Eating ass?
deep-throating a homeless guy.
No,
Eating
to
a homeless
Sam.
guy's ass?
Close. So first let me
Tickling a
First, let me
homeless
tell
man's balls and licking his ear?
Walk me through it, Ryan.
Yeah. Well, first, fuck you guys for asking me how my fucking trip was.
How is your trip?
There's a thank you.
You think I'm gonna ask now when I'm guilted into doing it? No.
You guys are like the worst friends fucking ever.
Hey, wrap it up, dude. You got COVID. Big fucking deal. Imagine.
Okay. Well, so let me tell you about my trip because it ends with COVID. But so yeah, so I flew out like Wednesday.
Sugar mama?
Sugar Mama flew me out, aka Alex, but we don't need to call her that. Sugar Mama sounds better, but
It just got a better ring to it. But
yeah, it really does.
If we never
Alex.
refer to her as Alex and only as the sugar mama, I think that'd be okay.
Yeah, she'd be fine with it. So anyway, so yeah, she flies me out. Not first class, which I was kind of like, really, dude, you're gonna fly me out and not first class? Kind of fucked up. And then she flies me out, whatever. She picks you up from the airport, whatever. Next day, it's like Thursday. So so first of all, let me start back a little bit. So one of her favorite bands is a band called Movements. Sam knows Movements. Sam fucks with Movements a little bit. Eddie, you'd probably like Movements if you listen to them. Wow, really? You think so?
Oh, the mic picked that up?
Okay. Well, anyways.
Continue with your
No, they're
story.
cool. They're cool. They're cool.
Anyways, they're like one of her favorite bands and stuff, and they were playing in Providence, Rhode Island, that like Thursday or whatever. And so I hit up my buddy who is the vocalist of Movements. I'm like good buddies with him. I've known him for like fucking years. And so like, you know, I hit him up and he was able to like guest list me into the show and shit like that.
Clutch.
And so first big clutch, man. Shout out Pat, thank you. You fucking made me look. You made me look really fucking good. And so we're like
so you pulled up to the show with your girl. You're like, yeah, I'll get us in the back. Don't worry. Like,
bro,
that's fucking sick.
No, yo. And this is her favorite fucking band. And so we're on the way there. And then he texts me and he's just like, yeah, I got you guys both all access passes. And I'm just like,
let's fucking go.
I'm like, fucking let's go. And so I'm just acting cool. I'm like, yeah.
Wait, did the all access passes include the homeless man tickling his balls?
The homeless man's later in the story.
You're doing what I'm doing, Sam. Just
yeah, you are doing what. Yeah, let me fucking talk. Yeah, so we go. I'm like, yeah, you got us all access passes, like fucking whatever, it's chill. And then so we get there, get the passes, and then like, you know, I text him when I get there. I'm like, hey man, like I'm here, like I want to say like what's up, whatever. And he's like, oh yeah, for sure. And he's like, yeah, I'm in like the green room, like backstage or whatever. Like I'll come get you guys. And I was like, word. And then he like gets me, you know, give him a big hug, say what's up. We like go backstage, and I'm like, you know, we're just like shooting the shit. He's like talking to me how tour's going and whatnot, and yada yada yada. And then like, you know, like I haven't seen him in like a while. He did like this tattoo on me. He did like this tattoo on me and shit. He tattoos as well. He tattoos as well and shit. So, you know, we're just shooting the shit, whatever, talking. We're talking for like 20 minutes. And then he's like, all right, man, like I gotta go like warm up and get ready for my set and like whatever, blah, blah, blah. And like, I'm not thinking about it or anything. And then so like, he like goes do his thing and like, we go to like watch their set, like side stage or whatever. So we like go up to side stage. We're watching like the band that's playing like before they play. And as we're like walking the side stage, like Alex is just like, did that just happen? Like, were we just hanging out with like Pat from Movements? And like, it clicks in my head. I'm like, oh yeah, this is like her favorite fucking band. And I was just like, yeah, like we did. And she was just like, this is like the greatest night of my life. And I was just like, I'm fucking murdering it right now, dude. I was like, I'm killing it, dude. I was like,
Hey,
let's
Eddie,
go.
appropriate time for a clap.
Yeah, I was just like, dude, let's fucking go. I was like, I'm getting my dick sucked so hard later tonight. And like,
Well, have some water.
COVID.
Dude.
And so that was gross. And so, and then yeah, and it's like whatever. We watch them play and shit. And the whole time we're like watching side. And this is the first time she's ever seen them live. And she's getting to like meet the band and then like watch them side stage. So she's like losing her shit. And I was just like, I'm killing it so hard right now. Show's chill, whatever. That's fine. We have fun. We see Pat before we leave, give him a big hug, blah, blah. And then he's like, oh, yeah, like, whenever you get back, like I'm going to be back in California, like, beginning of June and shit. He's like, you know, like, let's get you in so I can, like, tattoo you some more and blah, blah, blah. And, like, she's actually going to be out here in June. And I was just like, yeah, like, she'll probably be here, too. And he's like, yeah, dude, I'd love to tattoo, like, both you guys. And I was like, for sure. And then, like, we walk away from that conversation. She's just like, is he going to tattoo me now? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, is this my life now? And I was just like, dude, I'm murdering so hard right now. Like, I'm killing it.
Dude,
anyways.
Pat is not made. Let me just say.
Oh yeah, he made me look insanely good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pat. I owe you. I owe you a lot of work. We usually trade work.
Is Pat gonna watch this?
No, definitely not.
Hey Pat, let me get a tattoo, bro. Come on.
He'll tattoo you. He'll tattoo you. Just hit him up. I mean, not for free, but
just like, hit him up.
Yeah, hit him up. Email him. He'll tattoo you.
Oh yeah, I thought last time you described it was like more of like he just does tattoos sometimes. Not like an appointment.
No, well, no, like when he's not touring, he tattoos. Like, I mean, you know, like he gets booked up quick because, like, you know, like everybody wants to get tattooed. All his fans want to get like tattooed and shit by him. But like,
good book of business.
But like he'll like, you know, like we trade work, so like he'll be like, hey, I need some like power in my studio over here. I want to add a plug here, put some lights here, and I'll just like go to the studio, do some work for him, and then he'll like tattoo me. We just like trade and shit. But so it's dope. But,
so she says, "This is my life now." And then,
yeah, she's just like, "Is this my life now?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude, fucking clout got me here. Like, what can I fucking say? You know, like just that's how I do." And so, just writing that as hard as I can. And then so whatever. And then the next day's Friday, and like whatever. And she like goes to work, and then you know, like we can hang out with like one of her like other like sugar mama friends who's like actually flying her boyfriend out like that day and stuff too. Apparently New Hampshire's just full of sugar mamas because like that's all her friends. They all just like fly their boyfriends out.
What else is there to do? Honestly,
dude, it's crazy. So if anyone listening to this and you want to find a sugar mama or get a situation like I do, check out New Hampshire. It's the spot apparently.
All right, here's what you're gonna do, boys. You go download Tinder. You get Tinder Plus, right? That way you could change the area of where you're at. Set it straight for New Hampshire within 100-mile radius.
Yeah,
vibe out.
They're everywhere out there. Apparently, I met a bunch of them, and so it's like anyways. And so then I hang out with her Friday, and then so Saturday, this is where the COVID's about to come in. Okay, so Saturday we go to Red Sox game, hence the hat. Super sick. Fenway's fucking dope as shit.
Beautiful.
But to get to Fenway though, like from New Hampshire, so we drive to like the furthest subway station out, like on the outskirts of the city. There's like the furthest subway station away, and then you just like take the subway into like, and then you just pop up like out by Fenway or whatever. And it's just like it's better than like driving into the city and shit like that. Like driving in the city is just like a nightmare. So get to the subway, whatever. Take the subway in, get to Fenway, go to the game. Game's super fucking chill, whatever. But as we're leaving, get into the subway. It's like pretty packed or whatever. There's like this homeless dude who's probably like 10 feet to like my left, and he's got like a canister of Raid, like bug spray, and a canister of fucking Lysol, and he's just spraying it like everywhere around him and like yelling shit about God and whatnot. And I like literally look at Alex out loud. I say, if I'm getting COVID, it's because of this fucking guy.
Oh, famous last words, Ryan.
I woke up I woke up the next day, Sunday, the day I'm leaving, and I was like, my throat kind of hurts. Like I was like, it was like that beginning sick feeling. I was like, I don't feel like sick, but I was like, I just don't feel like great. And then I was like, like, you know, kind of push. I was like, maybe it's just like allergies or some shit like that. I don't know. She takes me to the airport, whatever. And then like I get on my plane, and it's like a 6-hour flight. And like how I explained in previous episodes, I fucking hate flying more than anything. More than anything in this fucking world, I hate flying.
Agree.
I'm like maybe like an hour and a half into my 6-hour flight. And then it just fucking hits me like a ton of fucking bricks. I just have a fucking fever. I am sweating. I'm in just the most pain I've ever felt. And I'm just sitting in the sky, living my fucking worst nightmare. And I'm just like, oh my God. And it's just the rest of the flight, I'm just miserable. And all I can do is just sit there and like deal with it. And for sure, the people around me probably have COVID now. Sorry.
Damn.
And like,
Damn.
yeah, I mean, I was masked up, but I mean, it's like, that's not stopping it, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I was masked up like the whole fucking trip, and like, I still got it and shit, you know? And I'm like vaxxed and everything. So it's like, you know, there's no stopping it.
You're
And so,
boosted.
yeah. And so then and then I fucking get home, and like, I was like, I still didn't test yet. I was like, I don't know if I have it. And then I woke up the next morning because I got in kind of late. Woke up the next morning, got tested, and it was like immediately came back positive for COVID. And I was just like, motherfucker. Then yeah, so the first few days sucked dick, but now I feel totally fine now. It's just like the tail end of it. Like I don't feel like shitty. I'm just coughing a little bit and here and there and whatnot. So
What vaccine do you have?
I think Pfizer.
Pfizer gang. Let's go.
I think so. I'm pretty sure Pfizer.
You heard it here first. Pfizer does not work.
I don't know. I didn't get to choose. They just, I don't know. I didn't get to choose. I just went in and they were just like, okay, here you go. And I was like, all right. Yeah. So anyways, that's my trip story. So
I'm glad
it
you're
was
feeling
good.
better.
Yeah, thank you. It was a good trip up until getting COVID. And then she ended up getting COVID too.
Oh, GG.
Yeah. Then my mom got COVID, but I mean she's fine now too. So it's just everyone's getting the
I mean, if we really
Jill
break
doesn't
it,
fuck around, so I'm sure she's fine.
if we really break it down, it's kind of Alex's fault, dude. She flew you out. If you weren't there, you would have never got it. So pretty much Alex gave your mom COVID.
Yeah, kind of fucked up.
It's kind of crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
Yo, you know what that made me think of? When you were telling that story? Eddy, when are you going to get a tattoo?
I know, right?
I think Eddie's going to be a clean-bodied boy for his.
Nah, I'm definitely gonna get tatted. I think for me, I'm trying to get back in shape, and I want to tone up before I tap myself. Because my worst fear is like I tap myself and then like I get in shape and it like fucks up the tattoo. Like I don't know if that's just like.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't fuck it up at all.
Really?
Mm-mm.
So if I lost 20 pounds, like it wouldn't fuck up the tattoo or anything.
I mean, no.
I feel like we're like the 3 levels of tattoos. Like you have no tattoos, I have a couple, and you have a bunch.
And Ryan's murdered. Yeah.
Bro, it took me forever to get one.
And I'm not gonna get like fucking something cute. Like I want a sleeve. I want like something on my chest. Like I want.
You should just get fucking cunt right across your neck.
Like a line.
No, just the word cunt.
Oh.
Just right on. Just cunt.
Yo, I'm a big what's the word? Advocate for like, yo, if a job doesn't allow you to have a tattoo, fuck them. Like it's not worth it. But if you get cunt on your neck, you don't deserve to get any job.
You don't deserve a job.
I'd be down to get cunt like right here.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't. You don't have a tattoo and you'd be down to get cunt on your inner lip.
It goes away after a while on your neck.
I heard it doesn't. I heard it's a myth.
Or grill. Like grill right here.
That would be kind of funny.
Yeah. I know a girl's best friend got a tattoo here. And I think it actually eventually went away.
Yeah, it goes away.
Yeah.
It just.
Oh my god! Should we get JHH tattoos on our lips?
That sounds so fucking painful, dude.
Let's get JH right here.
I hate getting tattooed, bro. I would not want to do that on my fucking lip. It's like anyone that says it doesn't hurt, you're fucking lying.
Bro, you know what I'd love to have? A head tattoo, but I just know it would hurt. I would not be able to handle it. I just know.
It just that vibrating, bro. Just
no way. I could not handle it.
I can never do anything on my fucking ribs too. I'm way too much of a bitch, dude. That sounds way too fucking painful. Just here. getting like up into my like fucking armpit right here.
Yeah,
like the
Samantha said
worst
that was
thing.
the worst. The
Oh my
armpit.
god, it was like the worst thing I've ever. I was like, dude, fuck you. Even just like getting close to my wrist right here was like, a
Oh,
lot.
bro, this one on this side of it, and this and like the bottom part of this, fucking
the
hurts
more,
so bad.
yeah, you're just it hurts. Anybody that says it doesn't hurt is just trying to be cool. It's fucking sucks. And every time they start, you're like, all right, you ready? And you're like, yeah, I'm ready. The second they start, you're like, oh yeah, this sucks, and it's gonna suck for the next like hour and a half. Like, god damn it.
Yeah, you feel it. You're like, oh, yeah, I remember this pain. It's bad.
You're just,
Now I
and then
have to
you're just
endure
like,
it.
yeah, and the second they start, you're like, I can't stop now. I just have to deal with this for the next hour
Sorry,
and a
one
half,
sec.
2 hours. You're good.
Look at him. He looks so innocent and cute.
It's very
Hey, dude.
rude of me. I'm sorry.
You're good.
But yeah, I do
hold
wanna
on,
get
hold on.
tatted. I think
No, I'm just kidding.
I wasn't even trying to do that. I'm sorry.
No, I'm fucking.
you're good.
So my question is, like, when I get a tattoo, like, it's gonna be something I really want. Like, I'm gonna like draft something, or do I just like tell it to them and trust them?
I mean, first, I would find an artist that you like. First of all, that's and for honestly, too, find the style that you like. That's what I think is
Mhm.
almost more important. Not even find, because it's like you could find an artist that you really like, but if the style that they do isn't the style they like, then you're not gonna like fuck with it. Like, it's almost more important to find like a style that you like and then go from there and be like, okay, well, who does this style very well?
Besides this and this, which are just basically like images that I gave the guy, all my other ones, I've gone to the same guy every time just out of like convenience, because like my first one was like December 2019, so, and then COVID hit and he was like the only guy I knew, so I was like, oh, I'm just gonna only go to him. But besides the ones that were just like pictures I gave him, I kind of just gave him the idea and like just said do it, because like if it's not like a concrete picture, like that's kind of what you have to do.
Yeah.
That makes
And
sense.
honestly, too, it's better. And if you find a style you like and an artist you like, it's kind of better to give them the little bit. Like, if you're super, I want exactly this, exactly. Then they can't. Then they're like trying to make their artistic ability fit your needs instead of like letting them just be artistic on their own, sort of thing. Like for this, like the whole, I just was like, I want a coffin. I want it to say that. I don't care how. Other than that, and then I was like, other than that, do whatever. And he was like, all right. And he just like did his thing and like.
Bro, for
Yeah,
my
that's
first
true.
one, no, go ahead, Eddie.
For me, like as the first time, like I know that style is important, but I just want an artist that like I tell them what I want, and I just want them to be like, oh, that's fucking sick. I would love to do that. You know,
Yeah.
that's just my whole idea. But yeah, go ahead, Sam.
Bro, the first one I have, I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
So basically, it's for my family. My dad had a navy tattoo of an eagle when he was growing, like, yeah. And my mom had, her name's Iris. And my sister and I were both born on the 28th of our months. So I just gave him those three things. He did the eagle, Roman numerals 28 right here. And then there's iris flowers. And like, so I just kind of like told him the idea and he just fucking did it himself. And honestly, that was cooler than I could have like drafted up.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, exactly. You just
It
give
looks
them
tight as fuck.
Thank you.
just give them a general idea, and you're like, there you go.
Oh, you know
Yeah,
what I
my-
should get? Exactly this on my chest.
That'd be tight.
So you take it off and it feels like it hasn't left. My cousin, if he ever watches this, get fucked. But my cousin got this crest on his chest.
You
and
guys
it's
have
like,
you have a crest?
pretty sure it's like the lamest shit I've ever fucking seen. But he thinks it's tight, so good for him.
I'm gonna get that.
Wonder if there's a Halvax crest. Probably not.
Probably
This-
some type of crest.
Maybe.
I don't want to say my last name.
Okay.
Neither do I.
Oh,
My last name's in my on this fucking video, so I can't really hide it.
Oh, true. Get fucked.
bro, I have an alias, dude. It's just a C. That's all you know.
Yeah. Sammy come.
Sam, come.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have
But I
allergies.
want to chat in.
Sam and Samantha come.
I want to get a sleeve here. I want to get a chest tattoo. And then I want to get like either Jack Skellington on one of my calves or Cloud from Final Fantasy. I haven't decided.
Bro, honestly, just do it. Cause you know my tattoo story, bro, of waiting.
And I want to get a Gengar on my shoulder.
Yeah, and then Sam just went hard. He just was like, he got one, and then he's like, all right, I gotta catch up. And he get like all of his other ones in a span of like a month.
Well, dude, you guys know I've literally wanted tattoos since I was like fucking 18. I'm 29 now. And I got my first one end of 2019. So whatever, do the math. However old I was.
27, 26.
Who the fuck knows? But basically I wanted one forever. I literally knew the idea of the iris flowers and the eagle and all that stuff for like 10 years. But I was always afraid of what my grandparents would think. Because my mom would be like, your grandparents are going to disown you if you get a tattoo. They're going to be
That's
fucking...
not a problem for me.
And then I worried about this forever. And then I ended up marrying someone who's fucking blasted head to toe pretty much. My brother-in-law blasted head to toe times 5. My sister, bunch of tattoos that she hid forever.
Didn't she still hide them from your grandparents, or did she finally?
No, not anymore. Not anymore.
Okay.
And then when it came your turn, it finally softened the blow.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, didn't you tell them first before she did?
Well, dude, I wear shorts and t-shirts every fucking day. I'm not gonna be able to hide it. Like,
Yeah.
And so eventually I just like, I had all these fucking, everyone in my family was tatted, and I was just like, why am I waiting?
Yeah,
And then I just got it. And then I got another one, 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 and then I got another one.
That's the thing about it, is then once you start getting them, you just kind of like, you're like, yeah, like, I mean, at least for me, I'm at the point where I'm like, I just know what style I like, and I'm like, as long as it's in that style, I don't care what it is.
Same.
Like literally this one, fucking Patrick just had that like on like a sheet that he drew out, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll take that. Same with like this. I mean, I've always kind of wanted this because this is like a really famous design, but like he just had those on like 2 sheets that he just had drawn out, and I was like, you down to tattoo that? And he was like, yeah, sure. And I was like, okay. Like I didn't think of it until like I saw it 5 seconds before I put it on my body, and I was like, I like that. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm
Same
kind of
with,
in
like,
that mindset now. I would do it.
Same with like the butterfly. I just was like, yeah, I was like, yeah, I'll do a butterfly. I don't really care what it looks like. And he's like, and the guy was like, okay, just drew it up real quick. He's like, here you go. I was like, all right, sick.
And also, they fucking hurt, Eddie. They hurt.
Yeah, they fucking hurt.
But I don't want to scare you. You should do
it. My first one is completely different though than like all my fucking other ones.
It is.
Is that a head of a dick?
Yeah. And it says word dicks fail, music speaks.
Nice.
Imagine I get my first one on my chest, and you guys like tell me like how was it?
It would hurt a lot.
It didn't hurt at all.
I'd be like, you're lying to me.
Bro, my first one was on the fucking shin. Right on the bone.
That sounds grim.
It felt good.
Shin's not terrible though, because it's like there's not really any nerve endings there. It just feels weird because it's like vibrating your fucking bone. Which still isn't fun, but anyways. So all right, let's get it out the way. New Kendrick album.
Eddie probably hasn't even heard it, dude. It's fucking good. It's so fucking good, dude. It like even the songs where it's like artists that I'm not really like a fan about, I'm just fucking blasting.
Yeah, like even the song with Kodak, who I don't fuck with, I'm like, oh my god, this is so
like I don't fuck with Kodak at all, but that song, dude, oh my god, it slaps. Every song, I listened to it at midnight. I know you had like a little shindig, Sam. I listened to it at midnight, and I was like scanning through it, and I was like, all right, there's probably gonna be a few I'll skip. Didn't skip a single song. They were. It's amazing.
Eddie, I hate to break it to you. Ryan doesn't get it.
Understandable.
He thinks it's mid. And honestly, Ryan, we're not friends anymore because of it. This is the last episode of the podcast. Lose my number. Unfriend me on Discord. Fuck off.
Well, I want to hear Ryan's take if he thinks it's mid.
I just think it's mid.
Are there tracks that you're just like, this slaps?
Or... Oh no, there's definitely tracks that are good. It's not in my opinion, it's not a terrible album. Is it his best work? Absolutely not.
Really? Wow.
Do you think it's his best album he's ever put out?
Here's the thing, Ryan. You were expecting some continuation of his old styles and albums.
But Sam,
Whether
I do that with J. Cole. I do that with J. Cole, kind of.
Here's the thing: is J. Cole? Love J. Cole. Don't want to put any negative energy out there. One of
course.
Top 5 all time.
It sounds like you hate J. Cole.
Fuck J. Cole. Imagine J. Cole is never really going to push the boundaries of experimenting with a new sound, or we haven't seen him do that. We've seen him.
That's not true. I think he's experimented a lot.
Well, yeah, in terms of like production,
I
but
sort of think he has. Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I feel like Kendrick just took a step on this album that's like, not only it was not the album anyone wanted, it was not the album anybody expected, and it's also not an album that we've ever heard from a hip hop artist. Not only in terms of the production, the subject matter, but the vulnerability on this project is something that we have never seen from an artist in the past couple years. Dude, he has pro-trans songs, the biggest rapper in the world. He's talking about fucking horrible traumas that he's lived and like literally admitting to like cheating and stuff on the album. He's being very vulnerable, dude. And I know like maybe like some of the beats aren't like, you're not gonna be able to just fucking nod your head in 4/4, but
that's the purpose. It's meant to
Exactly.
be really creative. To answer your question, Ryan, yeah, I think it's his best, in my opinion.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, I think it's pretty fucking good.
Sam, you said it the other night. And then you were quoting somebody else though.
Yeah.
You were like, "Oh, what was it? The whole art show thing or something?"
Oh yeah,
like,
somebody on Twitter said like Kendrick's music sounds like it's like playing at like an art show or something. Like
or it's like it should be presented to you like it is like it's at an art show or something like that. Yeah.
Like there's a few songs, but this isn't the album you're gonna fucking go down the highway bumping like bangers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really fucking good.
It's for sure an album though that like if you were to take some like mushrooms or something and vibe out with the homies and like really analyze it, you would fucking trip balls and lose your mind.
Yeah, with mushrooms, guaranteed the greatest album of all time.
yeah. Oh yeah. But
wait, I have a good idea.
What do you think is the greatest album of Kendrick? Damn or Good Kid, Mad City?
I personally, Good Kid, Mad City is like my favorite album of Kendrick.
That's probably my third favorite, and then Damn is my second favorite.
Okay. So
I kind of think To Pimp a Butterfly is his best album.
Really?
It's his most critically acclaimed, dude.
It's tough because I like all of them. I think Section 80 is better than To Pimp a Butterfly.
Section 80 is crazy, dude.
I think Section 80 is so good. Like they're all so fucking good. So to put them on like a rank is difficult, but
Good Kid, Mad City. It's just that's my favorite.
I want to hear, because no offense, me and Eddy were bigger hip hop heads than you, Ryan, a little bit.
100%.
Who are your guys' top 5 all time, dead or alive?
Dead
or alive, you said?
Dead or alive, yeah. Top 5 greatest all time rappers.
All right.
In order.
Number 1, Mercator. Number 2.
Wait, let me just play literally 2 seconds of Mercator for the VOD.
She told me I can fuck. She told me I can fuck. I'm gonna make her come.
Okay. She said I can fuck. I'm gonna make her come.
All right, I think. Damn, that's tough.
I get consent before I slide it in.
Let's go not in order, just to make it like any order. Top 5.
Okay. And no.
Doesn't have to be in order, just to make it easier.
All right. I'm definitely have Nas on that list.
Okay.
I definitely have Rakim on that list. Eminem, I Am a Stan. Kendrick Lamar. And I think I have to say J. Cole.
Also, I think contextually, just like so people know, like Yeah, we grew up listening to like old school shit, as you could hear by Eddie's top 5. But we grew up as Kendrick and Cole and like Mac and all these people are fucking as their careers are taking off. So like these are the artists of our generation. So there's a reason why we're gonna put Kendrick and fucking J. Cole in the top 5 because that's us, dude. Like,
like I think if we did like top 10, I'd probably have like more. I don't know, maybe even like some who have like gone too soon. You know. I don't know, dude. At top of my head, that's my 5. I don't know about you.
Ryan, do you have a top 5 or is it literally just yeet?
Yep. Yeet.
All right, mine. Yeet. 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 No, okay.
It's tough because like if we're talking like Nas is like one of my favorites. Like 1994 Illmatic, dude, is my favorite hip hop album of all time. Period.
Pretty sure it came out in 1992, but I love you.
Sorry.
It's okay.
You know what one of my favorite hip hop albums is that Sam showed me a long time ago? That one, I totally forget what it's called, so clearly it's not like my favorite, but that one Mobb Deep album.
Oh, dude, Shook Ones?
What? Yeah, is that what it is? Shook Ones? Or what's that album called?
Oh, it's going to drive me crazy.
Is it called Immaculate?
I don't know. Now I got to look it up.
Oh, God. How am I not? How? Immaculate,
Sam, I'm
right?
especially disappointed in you.
Immaculate, right?
I'm going to look it up.
Immaculate, right?
Mobb Deep.
The Infamous. No.
The Infamous.
Yeah.
Fuck.
The Infamous.
Yeah.
It's been a minute, dude. All right, my top 5 in no order, no particular order. Kendrick, Biggie, J. Cole,
and fuck you, Illmatic was released in 1994. Continue.
Sorry. Nas. Damn, this top 5, this 5th spot is hard.
See, it's tough because, like, for me, like, I respect you and I respect your choices. But for me, Biggie is amazing. But everyone, like, that's everyone's choice, I feel like. It doesn't
Bro,
feel,
that was
I don't
my
know.
favorite artist of my adolescence, dude. I'm gonna say Guru from Gangstar. That's gonna be a sleeper pick.
That's a good one.
If you know, you know. If you don't, dive in a little bit.
That's a good one.
Okay. Fair.
I want to hear Ryan's 5.
Yeah, we're gonna make you pick a 5. I don't care if you don't have the information needed to do it.
Kendrick, J. Cole,
Yeet.
Fuck you guys and your yeet.
Fucking
all jokes aside, Eddie, Yeet, obviously, Ryan, I'm sorry. Obviously, we're memeing. Look at the pain in his eyes, dude.
Just a single tear.
But
I'm not memeing.
But Eddie, I feel like, and don't take this the wrong way, I feel like you have an aversion where if you hear anything that sounds slightly like you would not want to hear it, before you even listen to the rest of the song, you're like, oh, this is mumble rap. This is trash. I don't like it. I feel like just to a degree, not everything. Because I know you definitely take the chance on some artists, but I feel like a little bit you don't give music a chance because you're
I feel like a lot of it. Eddie, a chance.
No, I think this only pertains to hip hop. I think
exactly.
Like if it's hardcore music or it's I'm always open minded, or if it's like I don't know, I don't even like R&B, but I'll like listen to new R&B shit. I'm trying to listen to more R&B shit. I even like country. I hated country for the longest time, but
I still hate country, especially
Country's
new age country.
ass.
Country's
Like,
awful.
Hip hop, yeah, you're right. I'm probably the most.
Like I feel like
Yeet,
I can't think of any examples right now, but I feel like there's some artists that you might
Yeet.
like. No,
Yeet.
Yeet's a meme, dude.
I know, but like,
Brockhampton, that's one.
Who?
Brockhampton.
Oh well, yeah. They're like pretty authentic as far as hip hop. They're breaking up too.
really? Why?
I feel like they just kind of want to do their own thing.
Fair.
Bro, one time I
Completely
saw
understand.
Brockhampton, and literally it was at a festival, and literally the fire marshal shut down their set because it was so crazy.
Really?
Like people were like pushing into the bar in the front, like breaking
It's
shit.
almost
Like,
it's like Astroworld before Astroworld happened.
Yeah.
bro, I don't know how Astroworld fucking happened because I've been to so many shows, like festivals and stuff, where I'm in the front, where it's like you like your breathing is definitely impaired, and like you're
Yeah.
so constricted in with everybody, like it pushes this way, everybody's falling, but nobody's falling because we're all falling, and then everybody pushes back. It's like
Yeah.
I've been in those situations, and not one show I've ever been to has there been like such a negative result.
But there was just so many people at that
Mhm.
festival, and like, not to say that it's Travis Scott's fans' fault at all, but like his fans do go fucking, like, a lot of them just are in that mindset of like, you gotta go fucking hard for fucking Travis, and you just like it's just, you know, and I don't think that that's his fault or his fans' fault or anything, but it's just like that's, for whatever reason, that's just what his fan base is like. They're just like, yeah, dude, fucking.
Well, here's the thing, like I get it, and like when it first happened, I was like, dude, like it's kind of fucked up. He like encourages fans to do this shit, like it's on him. And like obviously to a small degree, I definitely think it is on him, but like on the other hand, I've literally seen him multiple times at festivals, at his own tour. And it never got to that point, and he's saying all the same shit as far as like rage and turn the fuck up, whatever the fuck he says, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I don't think he's the one to blame. It's kind of hard to really put. I mean, everyone wants to put blame somewhere, but like, it's kind of hard to really put the blame on like one specific entity. I feel like
Yeah.
there's a lot. I feel like there's a lot of factors. The security was a big factor. His fans in general was just a big factor. Just
I think
people
fan
participating.
perception is a big one. Like I remember.
Yeah, like I feel like everybody had a little bit of part in it. There's not one entity that you can be like it's
Yeah.
all their fucking fault, because it was a lot of different factors that made that whole thing fucking happen.
Yeah, when Girl and I saw Travis at Coachella, she was like, "I got to get out of here. I feel really unsafe." And I was like, "Dude, I get it. You're not 6 feet tall like me. Like, let's fucking go. Like, I understand." So, fan perception is like a big thing. I feel like,
his shows do get fucking crazy, dude.
yeah, like if I'm fucking, you know, not 6 feet, and there's like a bunch of massive dudes like just like fucking moshing, and like I have no control of what's going on, I'm gonna freak out. That's just my opinion. But yeah, I mean, Sam, you're not even like 6 feet, but like you're
I'm a big
like
dude.
me.
I played hockey
Like,
for 20 years.
yeah,
Nobody's
like
fucking with me.
that shit. It's ain't no. It
I
ain't
just
no
hit him
thing
with one of
for you.
these. Like I just create a barrier.
Like you just fucking like, and you're
Bro,
good.
I miss the
but-
show to Samantha. I literally am like stand in front of me, and then I just do this. Just block everything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm lucky to be in my position where I can just get side stage and be like, I'm gonna get out of the fucking way and just chill up here and not get hurt.
Dude, metal shows are different though. Like it's like metal shows, there's a pit, there's a clear mosh pit, and if you're near it, around it, you could get hit in the face.
Yeah.
Hard. You get
Totally.
knocked.
Hip hop festivals, that's a different ballpark. Like not saying it's crazier, but like to a degree, it's fucking crazier. Just as far as like the people compacted, yeah.
And there's way more of it usually.
Bro, I've literally lost hats and shoes at shows.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I lost a shoe at a Travis Scott concert.
Really?
Oh,
You just walked around the rest of the festival with one shoe?
It was actually just his tour, so it was like just him. It wasn't like a festival.
But still, the rest of the show, you just when you left, you're like, I got one shoe.
Yeah.
How is that? You just were like
A shoe and a hat, actually, and the hat was like my favorite hat.
Oh, I
Really?
hate
Damn.
that, dude.
What hat was it? What hat was it?
It was like a Ducks hat, but it was like a 5-panel kind of hat, like not like a not like a fitted,
Yeah.
but like it was like a Ducks hat with like trippy designs on the sides of it, dude. It was pretty sick.
Damn, I was at System of a Down, and I lost my I think it was a chop suey hat. It was one of my fucking favorite hats.
Damn.
And I wasn't even in the pit. I literally just like walked by it, but anything can happen in that crazy crowd, and it's just gone. And I saw it in the middle of the pit. Like I was way younger at the time. I saw it in the pit, and it was just like flying around everyone's feet, and I was just like, "Fuck, GG."
Dude,
Should
remember when
just
we went and
dive down
saw,
there, dude.
Remember when we went and saw Blink and fucking My Chemical Romance? At the
Oh
Honda
my
Center?
god!
And I lost my fucking mind, dude.
Bro,
That was it.
we
That
were
was
so
life-changing.
high.
Dude, yeah, okay. We got tickets. We got hooked up with tickets, which was
Well,
awesome.
back up. We got a phone call. I forget who I was with.
It was from me and
Me
like
and Jordy.
Jordy because
Yeah.
we had like, whereas we were like, yo, we got like 7 tickets to go from fucking Nadav. And
I think I was with
shout out Nadav and his
Shout out
family.
Nadav.
They just had the hookup at the Honda Center.
Sam. Was I with you?
Hmm.
We got the phone call and they're like, "We got tickets. You're going." And we
Yeah,
looked at each other
yeah.
and
Yeah, I think we were
had,
probably together.
I think
Yeah.
we had like 5 or 6 tickets, and we're like, yo, we got all these tickets, like come with us, and you guys were like, fuck yeah. And it was like
Yep.
it was me, Jordy, you two, and Travis. And fucking then we go to the dispensary beforehand. We get a bunch of edibles, and I remember too I remember leaving the dispensary. As I'm walking out, the guy was like, "Hey, don't eat that whole thing," and I was like, "For sure, bro." I was
Yeah.
like, this guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, dude. I ain't no bitch. I eat the whole fucking thing. I mean, we all eat like one of these. That should have been like
quarter pieces.
We should have each taken maybe like
We all had
quarter.
way too many edibles. Let's just say that.
way. And so whatever, like we watched like I think like Passion Pit opened or something like that. I don't know, but then like
Matt and Kim opened.
Oh yeah, that was whatever. And then
Who the fuck is that?
They kind of killed it. Just gonna say.
Yeah. And then My Chemical Romance played next, and by that time I was like already getting pretty faded. And My Chem was just insane. We were all just like screaming every lyric, and like Eddy was like crying and shit like that.
Eddie and Jordy were both, and we were sobbing.
Yeah, both Jordy and Eddy were literally had tears coming down their face, just crying and yelling. And I was like, this is crazy right now. And then Blink played, and Blink was crazy, but like, I don't know what happened, but then all of a sudden, I swear to God, and I'm not even making this up, I like was watching Blink, and out of nowhere, I just like I was like looking at myself like down on top of my head. And I was like, what? And I never have had an out-of-body experience in my life other than that one moment. But I literally was looking down, like behind me, like on top of my head, and I was looking over at Eddy and like looking at me, and then like looking over at like Travis and shit to my left, and I was like, what the fuck? And then I just like started freaking out, and I literally watched myself walk over to Travis, and I was like, we gotta go. Because he was driving, and he was like, what? And I was like, we need to leave now. And then like he was like, okay. And then you guys were like, what the fuck is going on? And I remember like we were like way down too. Like we were in seats. We weren't in like the pit. And then I remember like looking up the stairs to like walk out of the Honda Center, and the stairs looked like they went on like for fucking ever. And like every step I took, it just was like, oh, I was like, oh, like I couldn't. And I was like watching myself walk up the stairs, and I was like I like had to balance, and like Travis had to like help hold me up because I like couldn't walk, and it was just like insane. And it didn't stop happening until we got like out of the Honda Center, and then finally it was like, and I just like went back into my body, and I was like, what the fuck? And I was still super high. And then I remember we're like because we parked at like Hooters or some shit like that because we didn't want to pay for parking. Yeah. You're muted, Sam.
We ate at Hooters too, I believe. Or am I tripping?
We ate. Yeah, I think we did. We ate at Hooters beforehand.
Was that when you guys were like, Eddy, get the fuck out of traffic? You're gonna die.
Yes, that's what I'm getting to. So we're walking back to the Hooters, and you got to go like under the freeway to do that. And so there's like a freeway on ramp and like an off ramp. and like we're walking, and like Eddie for whatever reason ends up being like 20 feet in front of us, and he's literally just like looping it, like he's like walking around like fucking like this, and we're like not paying attention. We're all just like, we're so hot, and then all of a sudden like Eddie like turns around to look at us and say some shit. And he's like, then starts walking backwards. He's like, yeah, dude, like, and he just walks backwards into the fucking like on ramp on the fucking freeway. And we're like, Eddie! And like cars start coming at him. And I think like somebody literally has to run out and grab you by the shirt. And you're like, huh, what's going on? And like they literally like rip you out of traffic before you get hit by a fucking car. We all started yelling at you. We're like, dude, you need to pay the fuck attention. You almost just got ran over by a bunch of fucking cars coming on the freeway.
The out of body dude is telling you.
Yeah. And we were like, what the fuck? And it just was like, and Eddie was like, what's going on? Oh, what's that? Like, he was like, but yeah, that shit was I never had that shit happen to me in my life other than that fucking one time. It was crazy.
Thank God you guys pulled me out because I was probably on cloud 9, just like
dude,
best time of my life. Just
that
like
shit was
concerned with what's going on.
Ryan, is that the highest you've ever been?
For sure. Oh yeah, bro.
On weed.
Yeah, dude. No weed.
Not for me.
Dude, weed fucks it up more than like anything, bro. Honestly, dude.
Believe it or not, the highest I've ever been was with you, Eddie. I don't know if you remember the exact time.
I remember the exact.
Was that yours too?
What time? What was this?
We were at Sam's and the hash pills.
THC hash pills.
Yeah, dude. We got these hash pills. We were so stoked.
It was just one too, right?
Literally like the smallest thing. Like
we heard about it. Yeah, you tell the story. You tell the story.
And we do our normal thing. We like sesh. We do a couple rounds of Smash. We play kart. We usually like rip a pen, and then we're like, dude, this new fucking hash pill, like this is gonna be insane. I think we were like binging a Survivor season or Big Brother or something.
I know exactly what we were watching.
We throw
Spartacus.
Spartacus, that's right. we throw back, and what, Sam? Maybe like an hour and a half goes by, and we look at each other and we're like, this is fucking whack, dude. Like we spent so much money on the fucking pill and it's nothing. And then like maybe another half hour goes by and all of a sudden like we're just like melting.
No, the way I remember it is like the first hour, nothing. The second hour, like you were like, oh, that's it. This is all we're gonna get. And then the third hour, whatever you just described.
Like fucking, we were on Saturn. Everything was in slow motion. I've never been that.
Dude, that shit took 3 hours to hit me, dude. And then I was the highest I ever was.
Were you just like, and then it was like you were still high like the next day and shit like that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's always like the weirdest, like the like weed hangover.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
And it's nothing other than being tired, thirsty, and hungry, but it just sucks.
Especially hungry.
And you just feel this like haziness. You're like, oh, whoa.
Don't just for the listeners out there, not as uncomfortable as being hungover on alcohol. Not even close. But it's just you feel so fucking dead.
That was crazy, dude.
I remember too, we used to get like the cushy punches, and we would just sit in Sam's room and play video games and eat the cushy punches. Those were chill.
Sam's tolerance was like, I'm gonna just.
Oh yeah, at that point, I remember Sam would just take the cushy punch. It was like 4 little squares. You could take like 1 square, maybe 2 squares. Sam would just open that bitch up and pop the whole fucking thing.
It's a little gummy thing, by the way. Literally,
it's small. It's a small.
Half the size of this little remote.
Sam, I remember you would like take those cushy punches. And you're just like, hey, what's going on, man? Like, you couldn't even open your fucking eyes, dude. You're just like...
I mean, that's how Sam's always been, though. Anytime he just gets high...
Bro, I'm not high at all. Look at me right now.
Yeah.
I'm not high at all.
I know, but, like, yeah. So when you get high, you're like...
Bro, but even before I ever smoked weed, I looked like that. I remember before I smoked weed in high school, I would just... Because I would get, like, allergies in the morning in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone would just think I'm a stoner because I was friends with the stoners. I looked like one. I was a fucking little troll, right? And then I actually started smoking weed and it just got lower.
Do you ever think about how, like, we used to just like smoke weed at lunch like every fucking day in high school?
Yeah. We'd keep the weed in our car. And then at lunch. Wait, what's up?
I never brought it to school. I would just leave it at my house. I would just like drive home at lunch and just smoke and then drive back to school.
Mm-hmm.
Well, by our school, there's like a little bridge, right? So I would park in this like commercial parking lot across the bridge. So technically, I didn't have weed on me at school, right? Technically. And it kind of worked.
Yeah, I would before I was like driving because I was smoking weed in like freshman year and shit. I would like walk to school or whatever, and I would go like early, and I'd go like hide my weed in like like there was like a secret stash spot I would have, so it wasn't like on me at school.
Damn.
And then I would like put it all in like a little baggie, put like pipe in it, hide it in this like little. There's like an electrical room in like the apartments like across the street, and I would just like open the electrical room door and just like put it in there, and like nobody would like go in there.
Bro, some of the spots we would pick were just fucking dumb. Like,
We were not smart, dude.
but we didn't really get caught.
Creep fast?
Yeah, but the Creep Fast was literally a neighborhood that we would creep quickly on to smoke.
Yeah, bro. We had lots of little spots.
Bro, we would literally be across the street from the school.
Target.
From the school in the neighborhood across the street, just parked in our car smoking. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck were we doing?
All the fucking time.
What were we doing, dude?
Getting a little head buzz.
Dude, now
Yeah,
I'm like, I can't fucking smoke before I drive, dude. What the fuck? I'm gonna be high as shit.
Well,
Uh,
we used to just get stoned and get fucking like hand jobs at lunch and shit, like across the street. Like at least I did before.
Where
Yeah.
were you going?
Where are you going? Same spots that we would go smoke at, dude. Just sometimes have a chick there too, and just a little
little car head?
just clear my mind before I had to go take a math test or whatever.
The ultimate combo: smoking weed and getting a hand job at lunch. All right, new hypothetical. How much would it cost for you to give a hand job every episode? Just how much would
A lot less than fucking.
a lot less than 10 mil or whatever the fuck I said.
yeah, a lot less than $50 million or whatever I said.
Yeah, bro.
$20.
Especially
$20.
I mean, dude.
10 if it's Ryan.
I'd get it done quick, bro. Like, like I know what I'm doing, dude. I can make it happen fast, dude. Just easy, couple $100 in like fucking 4 minutes.
But what if it's like a micro?
Even better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to navigate that.
Yeah.
Just saying. I don't know. Maybe it'd be super high for me too. Dicks freak me out, even my own. I'm just like, get that away.
Give me $1,000, give you a hand job.
Straight up, dude.
Fuck it.
Yeah, dude. Be the
Really?
quickest $1,000 I ever made in my life.
Yeah, just wash your hands after, dude.
Yeah.
Simple.
What if you had to swallow?
What? Who's giving a hand
It's a
job?
hand
Is
job.
this- Yeah, who's giving a hand job?
Hand job. All right, I'm about to finish. All right.
Yeah, dude. You're not. No, that's not happened. That's never happened ever, dude.
That doesn't have a dollar price for you? Like, that's the tip.
If it's a hand job, it's going just wherever it goes.
Just gonna let that shit fly.
Yeah. It's how every hand job I've ever gotten has gone down.
Oh my fuck.